Hi guys, here is Julie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this lace summer shawl. I'm going to take you through it slowly but surely. And while we are here, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a thumb up if you like this video, and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload something new. So for this project today we are going to use this yarn here. You are also going to need a 4.5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle to sew in your loose ends, and a pair of scissors. The yarn information it's going to be listed in the description box down below this tutorial, so don't forget to check this out. This lace pattern that we are going to make, it's a multiple of 20 stitches plus 3. So go ahead and chain loosely a total of 65 chains. If you have troubles in making your chain loose, go ahead and take a 5mm crochet hook, and then once you have your chain done, so I have 65 chains, you are going to yarn over, and here starts our pattern. So it's a repeat of 6 rows. This is going to be your first row. Go ahead in the 4th chain from the hook and make a double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet in each chain till the end. At the end of your first row you are going to have a total of 63 double crochets. Row 2 you are going to chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet, and then turn your work, yarn over, and in the next stitch you are going to make 1 double crochet. And now start your pattern repeat. So you are going to chain 2 and single crochet in the next stitch, and now we are going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and single crochet in the next. So we are going to do this for a total of 10 single crochets. So I have 1 and 2, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet 3, skip 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have 10 single crochets separated by a 1 chain space, and now you are going to chain 2 and double crochet in the next. Now we are going to repeat this 2 more times. So chain 2, single crochet in the next, so this is your first single crochet, and then chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, 2, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 single crochets. Now you are going to chain 2, yarn over, and in the next stitch 1 double crochet. And now again your pattern repeat, chain 2, in the next single crochet, and chain 1, skip one. You have 2 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and you are going to chain 2, and in your last 2 stitches make 2 double crochets, so 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, now for row 3 you are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and turn your work. This is your first double crochet, so we are going to make now 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous row, like so, and then we are going to chain 2, and here starts your pattern repeat. Yarn over, and in this 2 chain space from the previous row go ahead and make 1 double crochet, and now chain 2, and we had these 10 single crochets at the previous row with a 1 chain space in between. Now we are going to work in this 1 chain space from the previous row, which means we are going to have only 9 single crochets. So go in your 1 chain space from the previous row and make 1 single crochet, and then chain 1, and into the next 1 chain space, single crochet and chain 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 single crochets. Now we are going to chain 2. In these 2 chain space make 1 double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the next 2 chain space, like so, chain 2, and here begins our pattern repeat again. So it is 2 chain space. Now we are going to make 9 single crochets separated by a 1 chain space, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now you are going to chain 2, double crochet in the 2 chain space from the previous row, chain 2, double crochet into the next 2 chain space, chain 2, and repeat your 9 single crochets separated by 1 chain. And you have 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now we are going to chain 2, double crochet into the 2 chain space from the previous row, chain 2 and double crochet in your last 2 stitches. And now this was your row 3. Okay, now row 4, go ahead and chain 3, turn your work. This is your first double crochet into the next stitch, and now start your pattern repeat. So chain 2, yarn over, double crochet into the 2 chain space, chain 2, yarn over, and double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2, and now we are going to have 8 single crochets separated by a 1 chain. So we are going to work again into this 1 chain space from the previous row. So single crochet, chain 1 into the next 1 chain space, single crochet. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 single crochets. Now you are going to chain 2, yarn over and double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2. In the next 2 chain space you are going to make 1 double crochet, and here starts again your pattern repeat, which means you are going to chain 2 and make another double crochet in the same 2 chain space, then chain 2, double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2 and make your single crochets in this 1 chain space from the previous row. So you are going to have again 8 single crochets with a 1 chain space in between. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and now you are going to chain 2, double crochet in your 2 chain space, chain 2 and in the next 2 chain space make 1 double crochet, and now start your pattern repeat. So you are going to chain 2 and double crochet in the same space, chain 2, double crochet into the next 2 chain space, chain 2, single crochet in your 1 chain space from the previous row, excuse me. So single crochet, chain 1, in the next 1 chain space, single crochet. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now you are going to chain 2, yarn over, double crochet in your 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in your next 2 chain space, chain 2 and double crochet on top of your last 2 stitches. So in here and in here. Row 5, chain 3, turn your work, your first double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, and now you know in your 2 chain space you are going to make 1 double crochet, and then you are going to have 2 chain space in between, like so, and then you are going to chain 2 and start with your single crochets in your 1 chain space from your previous row, and now you are going to have a total of 7 single crochets with a 1 chain space in between. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, chain 2, 1 double crochet in your 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in your next 2 chain space, chain 2, and now we are here. So in this 2 chain space you have now 5 2 chain space. In your third 2 chain space you are going to make again 1 double crochet, chain 2, because here starts your pattern repeat, and another double crochet in the same 2 chain space, and then chain 2, double crochet in the 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the 2 chain space, chain 2, single crochet in your 1 chain space from the previous row for a total of 7 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then chain 2, yarn over, double crochet in the first 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the second 2 chain space, chain 2, and in your third 2 chain space make your double crochet, chain 2, because here starts your pattern repeat, and another double crochet in the same 2 chain space, and then make your double crochets again. So I'm going to go with you till the end of the row again, chain 2, just to make sure that everything is clear. So make your 7 single crochets, here is 7. Now you are going to chain 2, double crochet in your 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the next, chain 2, and make your last 2 double crochets. So this is what we have for now. Now for row 6, and this is going to be your last repeat row, you are going to chain 3, turn your work, this is your first double crochet, and then you are going to double crochet in the next stitch. Now we are starting with our pattern repeat, so chain 2, double crochet in your 2 chain space. So repeat this for all of your 2 chain spaces, and again chain 2. And now instead of making single crochet in the 1 chain space, we are going to treble crochet 7 stitches together. So we are going to treble crochet our single crochets together. So yarn over twice for this, go in the first single crochet, so not in the 1 chain space but in the stitch itself, and make 1 unfinished treble crochet like so. Yarn over twice, in the next single crochet 1 unfinished treble crochet, and again repeat this for all of your 7 single crochets. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now you have 8 loops on your hook. You are going to yarn over and pull through all of your 8 loops like so, and then you are going to chain 2. So remember, we had here 2 chains, And now start with your double crochets in your 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, chain 2, and in here we are going to do the same, so 1 double crochet, chain 2 and another double crochet in the same 2 chain space, because right now start your pattern repeat. So make your double crochets, double crochet, chain 2, and now again we are going to treble crochet 7 stitches together, so yarn over twice. In the first single crochet make 1 unfinished treble crochet, and again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. You have now 8 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all of your 8 loops, chain 2 and double crochet in the next 2 chain space, and repeat. And again here starts your pattern repeat, so you are going to chain 2 and double crochet in the same 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the next, chain 2, double crochet in the next, chain 2, double crochet in your last 2 chain space, chain 2, and now treble crochet 7 stitches together, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now yarn over, pull through all of your 8 loops, chain 2, double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the next 2 chain space, chain 2, and repeat one more time, chain 2 and double crochet in your last 2 stitches. Okay, so these are the rows that you need to repeat over and over again for as long as you want. Now I'm going to show you how to start your first row again. So your first row was only double crochets. Now to start again with your first row, you are going to chain 3 and turn your work. This is your first double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet in your next stitch. And now we are going to make double crochets in these 2 chain space and also on top of the double crochet from the previous row. So 1 in your 2 chain space and 1 on top of your double crochet from the previous row, like so. So in the space and on top of your stitch. So at the end of the row you are going to have again a total of 63 stitches. Now double crochet in your 2 chain space again, and now you are going to double crochet on top of your treble crochets. And now you are going to double crochet in your next 2 chain space and double crochet on top of your double crochet and in the space on top of the double crochet, in the space and on top, and right here, so where you had this double crochet, 2 chain space, double crochet in the same space, right here you are going to make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, all in the same space. And now start again with double crochet on top of the double crochet in your 2 chain space, in the stitch, in the 2 chain space, and again in the stitch, and here in your 2 chain space, and here you have your 7 treble crochets. We are going to double crochet on top of all of those stitches. Okay, so work like this for as long as you want. So remember, you have these 6 rows that you need to repeat over and over again. I'm going to work the rest of the shawl off camera, and then I'll meet you back to tell you how many repeats that I've made. Okay, so I have the length of the shawl that I want, the length that I want for my wrap. Now I've repeated the pattern for a total of 16 times. Now remember, we've started with the first row of double crochet. Now we are also going to end up with 1 row of double crochet, so which is the first row of your pattern. So you are going to chain 3, turn your work, and double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in your 2 chain space, double crochet on top of the stitch, and right here you are going to make 3 double crochets. So this is the first row of the pattern. Okay, and now at this point you can leave your shawl like so, or you can work with me. I want to attach some fringes, so for this I'm going to chain 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then I'm going to turn my work, skip 1 stitch and single crochet in the next, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, skip 1, single crochet in the next. So this is where I want to attach my fringes. So again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 1, single crochet in the next. So work like this till the end of the row. So at the end of the row you are going to skip 1 and single crochet on top of your 3rd chain, like so. Chain 1 and cut your yarn and pull through. Okay, now we are going to attach some fringes in this 5 chain space that we've made. So for this I've already cut my fringes. I'm going to take 3 of my strands and then put them in half like so, and then go with your hook in your chain space right here and pick up your strands and pull through like so. You have now this chunk loop on your hook. Now go ahead and yarn over and pull through your loop like so. So I want to attach fringes in each of these 5 chain space. Now let me show you one more time how to make your fringes. And done. Okay, so I'm going to work the rest of camera, and then once you have this side done, you are also going to attach your yarn in your very first stitch with a single crochet and then chain 5, skip 1, single crochet in the next, chain 5, skip 1, single crochet in the next, and attach your fringes. And at this point I'm now done with my tutorial. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I hope this was helpful and you had fun, and I'll see you soon with a new one. Bye bye.